The first and foremost thing, the person has to want to do Ironman for themselves, and they have to determine the reason why they're doing Ironman. They shouldn't do Ironman for someone else or anything else. They should have a goal and a purpose and a reason why they're doing Ironman, because it's such a huge commitment, and what is it going to really mean to them in the end?
I thought I was completely, totally ready to do this, and then you get into training and you realize how much time it takes to do this.
A lot of time. Can't believe I started this thing back in January. And I was just saying to some friends that my summer went by and I didn't even get to enjoy it all, because if I wasn't working, I was like training, and just, I'd go out for a bike ride and not even enjoy the bike ride or the weather, so.
This being my third one, I think the most surprising part was how hard it was, again. The first year I did it, I think I didn't know what to expect, and it was like, that kept you going. And the second year, man, that was just kind of, I don't know, I pulled that one out of my butt. And this year, it's been hard, it's just, I think that was surprising. Finding a purpose, a reason to do it again.
One of the surprising moments was just somehow finding the motivation to actually do a significant portion of the training by myself. That's something that I've really struggled with over the past years, because my absolute favorite thing to do is to train with people. But unfortunately, this is a sport where you can't do that.
I think the thing that surprised me most is how I had periods where my motivation definitely wavered. Like when I went into it, I thought, I'm just going to be fired up all the time because I'm doing Ironman and it's going to take a lot of work, and it does take a lot of work, but I definitely had periods where I felt like I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to get out of bed. There were many days I didn't get out of bed when I should have.
So you don't really know, I guess, what you can do unless you push yourself to that limit, It's all in your head, and if you say you can do it, then do it.
I don't think any of us are exceeding any limits. I think we're realizing our potential, our true potential.
I think there's three types of people that do Ironman, and that is the professional athletes that are just naturals at this, and they kick butt and they tear it up and they finish in daylight. Then there is people like me who's got a little bit of athletic ability, and but they've really got to work at it to get there. It doesn't come easy, but they've got to get there. And then there's the people who've got no business being out there whatsoever, but just do it and kick butt because they mentally plow through it. And you're sitting there like, I can't believe that guy's doing this on one leg. Or I can't believe he just swam 2.4 miles with one arm. Or that guy's 80 years old and he's doing it. What are these guys going on?
It exceeded everything that I thought it would do for me or give to me. I thought it was just another race, but it's like the one thing in my life thus far that hasn't failed me, because I can control everything with my training and everything that I do.
I think that was surprising. Finding a purpose, a reason to do it again was hard, but I got it. I got my purpose. It'll come out, so.
Can you tell us what the purpose is, or would you rather not?
I don't really know, but I don't know. I think that you do it and you don't really necessarily know why, but after, you know why.
I imagine the start is going to be incredibly anxious. Everyone is going to be freaking out.
I just got chills right there on my neck thinking about it. I've thought about this a lot. That's my biggest, one of my bigger concerns is trying to keep myself calm at the start line. I think it's going to be amazing though.
I'm going to be pretty nervous because the start is definitely a source of anxiety for me, but it's a day that we've been waiting a long time for. It'll be, 364 days at that point that we've been waiting for that day.
I think the start will be just filled with people. It's going to be like a carnival, and anybody in wetsuits are the little performers that they're going to be watching.
A lot of anticipation, a lot of excitement, a lot of fear. That I hope everything that I've done will pay off, and the fact that it's too late to train for anything more. I mean, what it is what it is. So I would definitely say it's anticipation, fear, and anxiety.
And everybody's going to be really scared, and walking into a part of Lake Monona is filled with urine. I think that the start is going to be the hardest part of the whole race, where you're just treading water, waiting for that cannon to blow. It's going to look like a beautiful day, but it's going to feel like the hardest day ever, when in fact it hasn't even started.